Oh, much as I love it, I don't want to run it back.
Mm-hmm. I hope we don't get copyrighted for that.
Maybe we will, maybe we won't, but it's worth it for the Muppets. As you can tell, that's probably what we're gonna talk about right away.
Yeah.
We got news, emergency breaking news. I have to tell the news.
Do you want to introduce yourself first before you put the news on?
I do. I just want to kind of get myself situated really quick. But yes, welcome everybody. Welcome to our show. My name is Mikhail. I will be producing / hosting today. We are, what is it? Magic After Dark, co-hosted by my beautiful wife, Lindsay.
Hi.
Say hi, babe. Say hi.
Hi.
And we're gonna go over current events with Disney. We have a long laundry list of stuff to do today.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, so I don't want to waste too much time with the intro, but definitely have some stuff we got to address over there. What's going on at Hollywood Studios? They're taking away a classic. They already took it away from us at California Adventure, and I gotta say something about them taking it away over there in Orlando too, because this is not okay.
Yeah. I think that it's not. Okay, first go into what the change is, and then I'll give my opinion.
Okay. All right. So for those of you who do not know, at D23 earlier this year, their Disney convention, they announced that they were going to bring a Monsters Inc. land, which is great, right? Everybody's looking forward to it. Everybody wanted to know, which wasn't addressed at the time, which we all know why now. Where was it going to go, right? All we knew was that it was coming to Hollywood Studios, and there was a bunch of speculation as to where it was going to be. They have so much land over there, you would think that it was just going to be something kind of created off to the side. But no, instead, they decided to wipe out all of the Muppets area over there at Hollywood Studios, including Muppet Vision 3D, which is probably like, if not the greatest Disney 3D show, at least top 2. And I only say that because I love Captain EO so much. But aside from that, I think universally, I'd say Muppet Vision 3D is probably unanimously a lot of people's favorite 3D show. Not to mention it was Jim Henson's like last project before passing away. So just the sentimental value with that in itself, it was kind of a shock to a lot of Disney World or Muppets fans just as a whole. I hope they chain themselves to the building.
Right. Right.
I know I would.
I mean, my opinion on this, of course, like I also love the Muppets, grew up on the Muppets. Muppet babies. Like that was my jam, right? But we all know that Disneyland's, these theme parks run by Disney are always going to be changing.
Right.
And I feel like Muppets, especially now, are fairly irrelevant. Like what was the last movie that was with why can't Jason Segel? What's his name?
Segel?
Yeah, Jason Segel.
Yeah.
Was that the last Muppets movie?
No, I think there was one right after that, but it didn't do any better than the one with Jason Segel.
Right. So I don't think like obviously people aren't like crazy into those movies. Puppets aren't.
Well, I think people our age are. It's just that people our age aren't going to the movies as much as they used to.
Right. And I mean, what's the demographic of people our age going to the theme parks? Like it's got to and they've gotten rid of a lot of attractions, that maybe have done better or had more sentimental value or whatnot. But also, I mean, they have to have numbers behind these decisions. They're definitely tracking how many people are going into that attraction.
Sure.
While they're in the parks, and if it's even worth it to keep it. Whereas, why not update it to something that everybody, like, I want this. Like,
right.
So, I mean.
So overall, you're okay with them taking it away?
Yeah. I mean, I think that as a Disney person, you do always have to have an understanding that Disney is always going to change.
Well,
Things will be
I
different.
don't think that's totally true though, because do you think they're ever going to get rid of great moments with Mr. Lincoln?
I don't know. I yeah, I think that they should. Like that at this point is like
I
something
think that's blasphemy. I
blasphemy.
think that's like you're touching like Disney history. Like, what's the
Mm,
point of preserving or like why even have some of these characters that were created by Walt if we can just get rid of them on the drop of a dime?
yeah, I guess.
And Walt was so involved with shows
Yeah.
like that. Like that is kind of a like the heart, like a heart of what Disneyland really is, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Yeah.
So I disagree. I hope that they never touch great moments with Mr. Lincoln. I hope they never
When was
touch.
the okay, but then when was the last time you even went into great
It's
moments
been
with
a
Lincoln?
while, but that doesn't mean
When
that.
we went to Disney, when we went to Hollywood Studios,
Yeah,
we didn't even do 3D Muppet Vision.
but that's not the point.
The point, yeah, because I mean, maybe they would have kept it if there were more people going into the attraction.
Maybe, maybe, but that
But that
doesn't.
also means that they're getting rid of Pizza Rizzo, right?
Sure, yeah,
You
they're
know,
getting rid of those restaurants, but I don't know. Regardless if I'm going into great moments with Mr. Lincoln every time or not,
I
Disney
mean, not
is
every time. On it, we've been together for what 10 years now, and I think that we've done it once.
sure, yeah, but I don't have. I'm not a regular there every week,
Hmm.
twice a week. You know what I mean?
Right,
Maybe if I was there more often, sure, yeah, I would spend. Every so often, I just would wander off in there. Doesn't mean I especially don't like to just walk around over
right.
there in there. That's a great little memorabilia spot that you can kind of check out and kind of appreciate like the art from back in the days. So I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm not helping by not going every time, but at the same time, I feel like Disney is such a big company, especially Disneyland with the amount of money that they make. They can totally afford to let some of these things that aren't people eaters and just let them be because it is historic.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's also different maybe at Disneyland versus like Hollywood Studios or Epcot or whatever because they do
Hmm.
have so much land. They do have so much space.
Well, that's why they should have just kept building instead
Right.
of taking out,
Right.
or take out everything besides Muppet Vision 3D. You can take Pizza Rizzo. Fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah.
But I'll read kind of what Disney Parks blog had to say about it. But it is kind of funny that they wait until after D23 to announce where's it going, because you can imagine the reactions people would have gave them live on stage if they would have announced it,
Right.
regardless if we're over there going all the time or not. But let's see.
I mean, oh, we're watching.
No, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, no, go ahead. What were you about to say?
I mean, I love Monsters Inc. I love Monsters Inc. I love
Same.
Monsters University. I love
Yeah.
the Monsters Inc. shorts. I think it's a really like cute, cool concept. So, I mean, I'm really into it.
No, yeah.
I wish that it was going in at Hollywood or at DCA.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, well, I mean, Monsters Inc. land aside, like that's super cool. Like
Hmm.
definitely like gonna be fun to go visit. It's just kind of a shame that, you kind of got to take away something that's
Right.
kind of historic, or at least like relocate it somewhere. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like,
Well, I mean, maybe it's something that in the future they bring back. You know.
sure.
So
Well, I mean, as we'll read, it'll tell us like what the new Muppets thing
right.
is.
Just like how
So,
they brought back, Main Street Electrical Parade.
eh,
They brought, they
sure.
bring things back. It comes back. They brought back Phantasmic,
Yeah. Sure.
So
Yeah. But anywho, okay, so we're over here looking at the cover art, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty substantial little land that they have carved out with. I don't know if you can see my mouse up here.
So yeah, that looks like the Scream Factory.
Right, yeah.
Uh-huh. And then it looks like Harryhausen's is in the beginning,
Is that this
in
guy?
front.
The
Yeah.
chopsticks with the eyeball?
Yeah. And
Yeah, I see
then
that.
on the right looks like the Monsters U, right?
Monsters. Oh, maybe. What is this? Where I'm at right here?
Yeah, like that whole thing, or in the front there with like the clock tower. Is that Monsters University?
I don't know. This looks almost like a little cinema too, right? Like you
Yeah,
kind of see that. So I don't
yeah.
know. Maybe this looks like a
Or
little.
is that just like Monstropolis? Is that like supposed to be like a apartment building or?
Maybe, yeah, this looks more like apartment buildings,
Okay.
maybe. But I
Uh-huh.
mean, we do know at least of one ride that's coming to
Right.
this area, and it does look like it's going to be a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
let me see. Let me read. Let me see what Parks Blogs has to say about it. It says, "Get ready to open the door because Mike and Sully are coming to town. That's right. Humans will be able to enter the world of Monsters Inc. when it's added to the south side of Hollywood Studios, building off the exciting announcements from last summer's D23. They should have told us what they were taking away, but go ahead. The
Mhm.
new land will include the coaster we've all dreamed of, a suspended ride, recreating the door vault scene. Now that honestly does sound pretty cool. Like I mean I don't really I imagine like kind of some of those roller coasters that they have at like
Wait, so they're building a whole new roller coaster?
yes, yeah, yes.
Oh,
So
for
wait,
some reason I thought that they were reskinning the Rockin' Roller Coaster.
oh, two separate things.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Continue. Carry
yeah.
on.
Yeah, two separate things. So for Monsters Inc. land, do they have even a name of that land yet? I don't know if I see that anywhere.
I think it's Monstropolis.
Is that just what they're
Well,
calling it?
I mean, I would assume that that is because that's what the name of the city is, right?
Sure, yeah. Okay, maybe Monstropolis.
We'll call it
The
Monstropolis.
the new land will include the coaster we've all dreamed of, the suspended ride recreating the door vault scene, plus dining and shopping and a whole new theater show. I mean, it is kind of nice that they're bringing us some of the stuff that they're going to bring to that land. You know, it sounds like, because to me, like, as great as Hollywood Studios is, I still think it could use a lot more things to do there.
Right. And I think that that's like with putting Monsters Inc. in here, they're kind of more modernizing it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like kids these days, they don't have any idea what the Muppets are.
Right,
You
but
know,
now they're
like
never going to get even a chance now,
true.
you know?
Right. But I mean, I know that I've tried to put a Muppet movie on for them and they're like, who cares? You know,
Yeah,
they're out before it even starts.
sure. But we got to
So
make them.
I
Make them
can't make
watch.
that, can't make those kids do anything, honestly.
And let's see what else. It says to make way for the monsters, Kermit, the Frog, Miss Piggy, and more of their friends will be moving right along Sunset Boulevard. There's more to the story. The Muppets will be taking over Rockin' Roller Coaster, teaming up with some of the biggest music stars for a Rockin' Music Festival. I mean, not gonna lie, that looks pretty cool too.
Mhm.
I do love Rock and Roller Coaster. Even when it was Aerosmith, it was still a super cool ride. So just layering Muppets over it.
So, if I'm remembering correctly, Rock and Roller Coaster is not going to be in the same land
Correct.
as the new
Ye-
Monsters Inc. area.
right. Like
Mhm.
Muppets was kind of on the complete opposite end of
Okay.
where Rock and Roller Coaster, the was it Tower of Terror and
Yeah. Okay. So the Rock and Roller Coaster is like basically right next to Tower of Terror.
yeah, in that end of the
Okay.
park.
Mhm.
And you kind of got to go complete opposite
Right.
corner of
I
the
don't into like the Muppet area. We literally, I think, went to the bathroom, and then that was it in that
yeah, it was like
area.
the gift shop in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the most of what
Yeah.
we did back there. But I mean, to be honest, like unless you're there to go watch the Muppet 3D show, it's
Nothing
not a
or
whole lot
eat,
going on back
right?
there.
Yeah.
But there's so many good things to eat in Hollywood studios. Like
Right.
Pizza
Brown
Rizzo just
Derby.
isn't
Yeah.
something that
Right.
my
Why would you?
once in a lifetime trip
Right.
to Orlando is something that I'm trying to do.
Right.
So
Understood.
yeah, all right. So it says, we know so many of you share the love for the Muppets and know their energy will be perfect for this coaster. Plus, as the first Disney ride ever to feature the Muppets, there's sure to be laughter, screams, and new tunes for this attraction for fans to enjoy throughout the adventure. Um,
Okay, so they're not like completely just getting rid of Muppets altogether. Like,
No, they're not getting. It's
eh,
more of the sentimental value that went in with Jim Henson's last
right,
project and
right.
keeping like that alive.
I mean, I do think that the Aerosmith thing did need to be like updated. That was something that was out of date for sure, you
You think
know.
so? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, when was the last time Aerosmith had a song on the charts, you know?
Sure.
But, you know, it's always I like to see new things.
No.
So,
Yeah. 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 I mean, yeah. I guess the hard part, for us to really like give a fair judgment is we're once every 2 to 3 year
mhm.
travelers to
Mhm.
Orlando.
Yeah.
We're not the regular theme park goers like we
Mhm.
are for Disneyland. If we
But I mean,
were, maybe it'd
I
be.
think for the most part everybody that goes to Disney World is those like 2 to 3 every 2 to 3 years. Like you have those pass holders in Orlando, sure, but they're not as much as in Southern California, right?
Oh yeah, maybe not. I think it's more of the what do you call it? The ratio of
Hmm.
locals to tourists.
Yeah.
They
So,
differ over there in Orlando
right.
versus Disneyland.
Orlando is a lot more tourists,
Yeah,
like it is a lot more people that this is like, maybe a once a year, but likely every couple years,
yeah,
maybe once in a lifetime. So they're looking to see, okay, what are these people that are going to these parks once in a lifetime, once every couple of years? What are they doing when they're here?
right.
Is it 3D? Is it Muppet 3D vision? Likely not.
I mean, it's
Pizza Rizzo?
yeah,
Probably not. You know,
sure.
so
I mean, I could admit the amount of people that are going to be visiting Monstropolis versus Muppet
hmm.
Vision 3D
Yeah.
obviously is it's going to
Yeah.
be lopsided to Monstropolis, but I don't know. I just don't like seeing, I don't know, places that
You're
kind of encapsulate the
right.
nostalgia of
You're just biased also.
well, of what, the Muppets.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah, I love the
I mean,
Muppets.
I have to say this, when I met you,
Yeah, let them know. Yeah, this is
when I met you and I got into your car the first
no
time
one paid you to say this.
and I looked at your CDs and I was like, "Is this for real?" And you're like, "Hell yeah, it's for real." And you put it on and it was the Muppets with Jason Segel, that soundtrack, and I
Yeah,
was like, "All right, this is the guy for me."
dang, didn't scare you away.
No, not no, I was into it.
There you go. That's, I mean,
Pull your pants down.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That Muppets will do that to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that was, I don't know, something that I don't know. You just grow up watching their movies, and
Yeah.
then they come back out after a long period of
Right.
being away.
Right. But I
Um,
think like cuz you have to think like for us, having Muppets, having puppets that were able to do all of the things that Jim Henson's puppets were able to do,
right.
I think that that was like pretty the amazing part of it. And
Hmm.
then but now kids have everything's on the computer. If it's not computer generated or, they don't want it.
True.
So it took a long time for us to even get Elias to watch like anything other than Pixar movies.
Sure. Yeah.
And so,
No. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. It's yeah. Yeah.
I
It's
mean, I understand like not wanting to get rid of things for sure.
yeah.
I loved Big Thunder Barbecue and the goats and everything, but not everybody wants to do that.
Well, that okay. That brings me to like another thing, right? They did the this is Disney World related as well, but their
Uh-huh.
Tom Sawyer's Island, right? It's
Uh-huh.
going away
Okay.
for their no monster, their Cars Land, right?
Oh.
They're gonna have their own Cars Land over there, and
And it's going to be on the island?
I think they're getting rid of the island because they announced Tom Sawyer's Island that like it's going away to make way for the Cars Land.
So does that mean that there's like no Rivers of America? Like I'm so
I don't
confused
know.
by
Let me
that.
see if I can pull up a little like article about that
Cuz
really
Tom
quick.
Sawyer Island for them is also in the middle of the Rivers of America, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And they also have like a ferry boat that goes around, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay. So then
Like, how are they gonna do that? That's a great question, huh?
Yeah,
I
like
don't
I'm
know.
just trying to figure out like the only way that I could imagine that is if they're getting rid of rivers of America to make that all just land,
Right.
or if they're gonna put Cars Land on the island, which makes no sense to me.
No, yeah, as far as the articles that I've read and the people I've watched speak on it, it sounds like that Tom Sawyer's Island is leaving
Hmm.
and that body of water is gone too. So
Interesting.
yeah, it's gonna become just a giant piece of pavement now. But
Even hotter than it already is, I'm sure.
yeah, watch. So on the, let me see, I'll pull it up on the
Is
screen
this in
here.
Hollywood Studio?
Magic Kingdom, Tom Sawyer's Island for them, same as Disneyland, right?
So it's over there by Haunted Mansion, right?
It's yes, it's over there near their haunted mansion. It's kind of, I don't want to say in front of their rivers of America, but it's along the rivers of America. It's like right along there, and
I'm just that doesn't make sense to me because that's all like colonial American like decoration where the country wear jamboree
yeah,
and
exactly,
and then you have Tiana's over there
yeah.
and then you also have Big Thunder Mountain over there. So how do you fit cars in
Well,
there?
look at, I pull up the concept art right here, right? So this is what website, it says wdwmagic.com. They right here, Walt Disney World announces new Cars themed expansion at Magic Kingdom, right? And Lightning McQueen and Tow Mater are coming to Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World with work on a new area of Frontierland starting in 2025. So you can kind of see like the theming of it is more mountainous and kind of definitely more off-roady than the
Yeah.
one that we have just kind of going
Okay.
through Radiator Springs. Let's see. At Horizons, Disney Experience Showcase at D23, the ultimate Disney fan event, Josh Tomorrow, with the help of Tow Mater via video call, announced that the new area inspired by Pixar Studios' film Cars will be coming to a reimagined section of Frontierland at Magic Kingdom. The American West has always been about keeping your eyes on the horizon, believing in yourself, carving out your own path, and striving towards success. That goes for miners in the mountains, bears from the country, and a princess from the bayou. So,
Hmm.
country bears, right?
Well, it says right. It does say expansion.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm wondering if it's like because you know how
Oh, look, the new Cars area will be built behind Big Thunder Mountain,
okay,
which you can
that's
see in the
exactly what
concept
I was
art.
about to say is that it would be like because Big Thunder Mountain, you're going to get on the Big Thunder Mountain. It's a dead end there.
Yeah, what does that look like right there? Okay, so
So that's Big Thunder Mountain, and it's you're gonna basically have to walk behind Big Thunder Mountain, between Big Thunder Mountain and Splash Mountain
yeah,
to get yeah. That's cool.
yeah, this is a big
That's a
chunk of
huge
land right
yeah.
here. So I mean, you could just imagine the amount of real estate these
Mm-hmm.
tracks, and look at that, it's going
Yeah.
uphill in the
That looks
snow,
cool.
the little off-roading bars on the
Right.
headlights and all that.
That's cool.
No, yeah, I mean it's a cool concept, but again, like at the expense of something like a Tom Sawyer's Island, I don't
But
know.
it sounds to me like Tom Sawyer's Island and Cars are based on that picture, the aerial picture.
Yeah,
Based on the picture, it looks like that has nothing to do with Tom Sawyer.
right, yeah.
So
That wasn't a good look at Tom Sawyer's Island. All right, yeah, yeah. Well, anyways,
interesting.
yeah, no, I mean, it's just one of those things where I hope that it's not it seems like that's just going to be the trend, but I hope it's not a common thing that we just take away things that are like kind of classic. I don't want to lose a lot of classic stuff just for IP stuff. That's, I don't know. That's just me though. I guess I'm an old man when it comes
Again,
to that.
the Tom Sawyer Island thing. How many people are going over there? You know what I
Yeah. No,
mean?
yeah. I
It's
mean,
not an actual like attraction. There's not a ride over there.
sure.
You know, kids that you don't want to go over there and like your kid get all dirty while you're at Disneyland or
Sure. Yeah.
So,
I mean, yeah, I can see that.
and especially in Florida, it's hot, imagine that there's probably a lot of bugs, maybe some gators.
There's skaters in Tom Sawyer's Island. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Probably. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
right. I mean, gators are like seagulls over there. You can't keep them out of places.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right. Well, I guess to segue
People
over
from Florida are like, you're so dumb.
to segue over to, I guess, a good change. We're gonna go see it for ourselves in this next week, at the end of the week. But the Haunted Mansion, right? They got their
queue.
brand new queue, and from what I hear, it's a pretty good change. Like everybody's pretty
Looks really
happy
cool.
with the things that they swapped out or
I'm
that
glad
they
for
added.
some shade. If you're
Yeah.
having to wait in the queue, having shade
Sure.
is, oh my gosh, because being back in there when there was no shade was miserable.
Right. No, yeah. So, okay. So here we go. Here's a picture of a little bit of the queue right here. A little bit of the entrance.
It was definitely giving me vibes of like Walt Disney World's queue.
I guess we got to find out if it's interactive like theirs too.
Right.
Because that was really cool when you walk through theirs. You get to kind of see that interaction involved in.
Yeah. But I mean, like having the tombstones with like the fun, cute names, like
Yeah.
those.
Look how much space this just kind of opens up over here. Like, is this the where they do the mint juleps over here, or what is this? Kind of hard to tell.
Is that not the?
I don't think this is inside the queue yet. I think this is on
Is that the train station?
train station, right? Train station back here. And then you got the Tiana's new little jazz kitchen, Tiana's Place, right? I believe that's what it's called. Tiana's Place right here. They do the live music. And then I'm pretty sure this is like where the popcorn stand used to be. That's probably what this is over here with the green umbrellas.
Oh my troubles. Technical difficulties.
You might be able to connect with Bluetooth headphones next time if it's better for you. I'm saying this is probably the popcorn stand potentially. But look at just all this open space. Okay, here we go. The new Magnolia Park recently opened, situated in front of the train station between Tiana's Place restaurant and the Haunted Mansion. This beautiful, elegant park-like setting is shaped with some oak and ficus trees. And a great spot for you to take a break with Mickey-shaped beignets from the Mint Julep Bar, or enjoy some live entertainment. I mean, I like it. There's a lot of extra open space there. I like the potential just kind of hangouts you can do over here while enjoying the live music. Seems pretty cool. Yeah. Oh God. Oh God. Pimp down. Oh, it looks like they relocated that fountain. Just beyond the gates to the Haunted Mansion attraction are new cultivated grounds. This expanded area has a enchanting aura that calls you to explore further. It's pretty nice. A lot of green. I like that.
I mean, I already love the Haunted Mansion and the whole New Orleans Square area. So this just kind of adds on to that feeling, that Southern Gothic, kind of creepy.
I mean, look at this part of the line. Yeah, look at this kind of, got a decent amount of stuff to look at, you can definitely appreciate that. Even expanding down to the far end. Got trees still in there for shade.
I still don't understand why California Disneyland refuses to do misters.
You just think like compared to like Florida or
Yeah.
Six Flags or
I mean,
something.
it gets so hot. So hot.
Yeah, it does.
So, I mean, I just think of the times that we've been in the queue and just been like practically melting.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to really be careful what time of year you go. Make sure you know about all the cool down spots.
Right. Well, I mean, just standing on the hot cement, like,
Oh yeah.
God. Okay.
Yeah, I refuse to wait in lines.
No, I'm an adult. I don't wait in line.
Look at this. They got like a crystal ball in here. What is this?
Right.
Does it do something? I hope it does. That's pretty cool.
Does it do something?
I hope it does stuff. And oh, okay. So also it has like a function too to the new line queue. Not only was the expansion to kind of decorate the place, but guests using a mobility device are now able to use the main queue and entrance to the Haunted Mansion. And after riding, they will leave the attraction using the new accessible elevator exit that extends the story of the attraction with a gallery of original Imagineering artwork and more. So I mean, I think that's a great little
Yeah.
little
Because if you were,
addition.
if you were in a wheelchair,
Yeah.
you got really the short end of the stick.
Well, yeah, those little turnbacks and
Mm-hmm.
the
Well,
steps.
right. Because if you're in a wheelchair, you can't, if you're not able to transfer,
Hmm.
you can't ride that ride.
They essentially had to walk you through it almost looks like the headstones or the
Right.
what do you call
Through
those?
like the cast member.
Right, but you'd see them walk by you down almost like the next level below where
Mm-hmm.
the it was like where they would keep the bodies, but they were
Yeah.
just kind of stacked on top of each other on the
Yeah. Yeah.
wall with the the funny
I
sayings of
know
their
what you're,
names.
yeah, I know what you're talking
Right.
about.
So that was like an unthemed backstage
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
walkthrough back
And so
there.
they got that's what I'm saying. Like they got the
Yeah.
short end of the stick. It was really kind of like a shitty experience. You didn't get to do the stretching room.
Yeah.
You didn't get to do,
Exactly.
really anything unless you were able to walk. And
Yeah.
then when you got to the part of getting onto the ride, they had to stop the ride completely.
Right. Sure.
Like,
Well, I mean,
so,
that might still happen once you're boarding the ride, but as far as you being able to enjoy all the cool stuff leading up
mm-hmm,
until, that's kind
mm-hmm,
of nice for them
mm-hmm.
to be able to still see that.
Right.
So that was a great upgrade, I would say, for the Haunted Mansion here at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Uh,
Disneyland is definitely taking measures for the ADA compliance or,
oh yeah, complete
yeah.
overhaul. Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
No,
mm-hmm.
and it's made a big difference. Those
Yeah.
lines are really short now.
Right.
Make way for those $400 lightning lane, whatever those are called
Hey,
now.
man, if you got the
Premier
money,
Pass.
if you got the money.
Yeah, apparently they've been selling out too.
Really?
Yeah, they've been going crazy. At least the ones in Orlando that I hear,
Right.
people are just eating them up. So that $400 price tag is probably not even like close to the means people are willing to pay for that sort of service.
Right.
But what goes with this announcement as well is that the Haunted Mansion's no longer a virtual queue.
Yeah. Thank
So
God.
you can just kind of stand by
Right.
now. Now that it's open, you can do the standby,
Right.
which is great. Because I mean, the crappy part, if people didn't know, Tiana's right, brand new ride. You had to do virtual queue for that, or
you couldn't
Mansion.
do both.
Can't do both. And you kind of had to be really on top of it. And
Mhm.
unless you're like totally following like what's going on
Right.
and how you use these apps, you're just gonna
But
miss
those
out.
families that are here, from Missouri, just having a good time for,
Sure.
they don't have any idea that you have to virtual queue
So
at
then
7 a.m.,
and then they don't get to ride, which
Yeah.
is crappy because who doesn't
Yeah.
want to ride, the
Yeah.
Holiday Mansion?
I know.
Yeah, that's
I
the
do feel bad for those people.
right. Or Tiana's, right? You kind of hear about this new ride, oh dang, I had no idea what the heck this 7 in the morning virtual
Yeah.
queue was.
Yeah.
So that's a good change as well. You only got to focus on one virtual queue over there at Disneyland now.
Right. We gotta go on Tiana's next time.
I hope so.
Forget them kids.
We'll force the boys on there.
Right.
Leota's shop is about to open up too.
Ooh, yeah.
That little building out there at the end of the line, as soon as you leave the ride, should look pretty cool.
Yeah. I wonder then, are they gonna retheme that shop that's in New Orleans, like square that's
Oh,
all haunted,
the one
Nightmare Before Christmas.
by the bread bowls and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe because if you look at this, it looks like it can have very similar aesthetics
Right.
to that shop, Leota's, right?
Right. I mean, it's because that shop is Haunted Mansion / Nightmare Before Christmas.
Right,
So, I mean, why would they have that shop over there and this shop over here that are
right.
essentially the same thing?
The thing is, I think these concept arts are funny. Like, I
Yeah.
think so. This is a great picture, right? This is awesome. Like, I would
Uh-huh.
love to wander around here, but
But then you have to think there's like going to be racks of clothes.
spirit jerseys are
Yeah.
over here. The
Yeah.
lounge flies are up on the shelves. You got like the little keychains, and it kind of, this is great, but it's definitely not gonna look like this when the store opens. So I mean, I could appreciate the theming. Um, I guess I don't know if I necessarily think that it needed to be right outside the gift shop. I
There.
get it.
Right.
Exit through the gift shop, right? Fundamental
Yeah.
ride, sales tactic, but
It does kind of feel a little bit in the way,
doesn't look right.
especially the poles,
Yeah.
the support
You're
stands.
exiting the ride to walk
You
right into the
there
bowl.
Yeah, it seems I've seen people's videos exiting the
Oh, is
ride.
that a thing?
Literally, you have to like walk around the poles.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, like maybe that could have been designed a little bit better, but
Right. They're limited on their space. Cool merch. I mean, they got some cool stuff coming. It's a nice jacket, nice little zip up with the Haunted Mansion
Mhm.
wall decor, the wallpaper. It's always a cool little design. Always into that.
I mean,
See that?
as much as I love Disney, their clothes, I mean, aside from spirit jerseys, and that's like a recent thing, and
Yeah.
that's not even something that's like um synonymous with Disney.
Hmm.
Spirit jerseys exist outside of Disney.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
That's the brand. That's the
right.
brand name. I don't know if a lot of people knew that.
But Disney clothes are just not that great.
A lot of their stuff like that is very
Especially
low
the
quality.
women's clothes. It's just so
Men's
like
clothes too.
yeah.
Nobody really wants to wear
But I
that
mean,
stuff.
go back to the clothes. Okay, the jacket looks cool. That's just a freaking t-shirt with like a silk screen
Looks
on
like
it.
a guy shirt too at that. It's not even
Exactly.
a
They don't even have
form-fitting woman shirt.
yeah,
Not to say that they don't have that, but
but
that's not what that is.
even with like when they do have women's shirts, they're cut weird. It's not like a
Sure.
cute, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, they need to really start reaching out to, these designers and kind of
yeah.
these kind of popular, like, I know, like for me, I have like this Ghostbuster shirt. It's a nice
Yeah.
box fit
Yeah.
vintage look. Like it's kind of I got to kind of wear kind of this cool stuff that I like, kind of the
Yeah.
nerdy stuff, but in a kind of fashionable kind of way. And I think
Yeah.
if Disney kind of did that exact same, it would fly off the shelf,
Yeah.
because I
Like
would eat it up.
the thing with like the lounge flies.
Yeah.
That great concept. Like people love those things.
Yeah. Never end in the
Never end.
collection.
Right. But your clothes are just like,
Subpar. Same with
yeah.
their toys, like a lot
Your
of
popcorn buckets
as a kid,
are like crazy
as a
and you
kid,
can't even get a t-shirt.
I
Right.
never enjoyed getting like little action figures or anything from Disneyland.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just the novelty of doing it.
Yeah.
I can appreciate like the fact that it's Haunted Mansion and stuff, but all right. And more additions coming to Disneyland. We have new shopping.
Mm-hmm.
We have new restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's at least 3 stores that I saw in here that looked pretty sweet that
Nice.
kind of stood out. This Avengers one that they have up here looks pretty cool. Like I think the amount of kind of like practical effect looking things in here like that's going on,
Yeah.
like the little costumes and this lady right here, whoever this is. Sorry, don't mean to disrespect,
Isn't
but
that Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel, didn't see it clearly. I think this is a pretty cool thing. I can't wait to go in there and kind of check it out.
Yeah,
You got
it looks pretty cool. It's
Deadpool
remind
Wolverine
me.
in the back right here. I don't know if you can see that. Why?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's giving me kind of like that Star Wars Outpost vibes where
Oh.
everything in there was like Star Wars.
Right.
Kind of the same thing. I like it for the fact that like you don't have to go into the parks to be able to like get something.
That is nice.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know, it's I mean, I'm assuming as well, you know, thinking of like, oh, you need to buy a birthday gift, or
Yeah.
you know, you're leaving the parks and you know,
Well, even like for people who maybe can't afford a ticket, but they can still take
mhm,
their family member or someone who's never been but
right,
wants
just
to
to walk around or
experience it. Yeah.
yeah.
Like I know recently my mom took one of my cousins over to Trader Sam's for the first time.
Oh, okay.
And they just drove up there and just went to downtown Disney, got a reservation for Trader Sam's, and
Mm,
she kind of got to experience that for the first time.
cool.
And I think that's kind of one of those things that kind
Yeah.
of starts the addiction kind of thing, you know,
Right.
because you kind of see kind of cool stuff like that. And next thing you know, you want to look for the next cool thing.
Right.
And
Right.
this, to me, this is just one of those experiences that you just don't get by going to Target, you know.
Right.
You want to buy something Marvel,
So
come to
we've
this
got
shop.
Avengers Reserve.
Right. Also, December 6th, they're opening.
Oh wow, that's soon. Oh,
Yep.
and we're gonna be there.
Right.
Okay. And
Avengers Reserve will celebrate fandom and the stories of Earth's mightiest heroes and their amazing friends. At the entrance, a 9-foot incredible Hulk sculpture
wow.
will be smashing through the wall while Spider Man has.
Juju's gonna freak
Oh, he's
out.
going to go insane.
Yeah.
Climbed atop the building. Inside the store, we'll have high energy industrial vibe with lighting effects, authentic film props, and media screen with a gaming demonstration station.
Mm-hmm.
The shop will carry comic books. That's pretty cool.
Cool.
Must have collectibles, superhero inspired apparel, and role play toys for all ages. The collections will be refreshed regularly, so you'll want to come back again and again. So that's pretty sweet. I can't wait to kind of go in there and check it out. Oh, look, I see a little Groot up here.
Cute.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I can't wait to go in there. That's gonna be a cool one to kind of get some pictures of.
Looks really cool.
Yeah, and let's see, they got another one right here. The D-Lander shop. This looks pretty fancy.
Is that Disney and Pandora that I see back there?
It is.
Mm.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Better hide your wallets. Also opening December 6th, the D-Lander shop will be light, bright, and modern with pop of colors and a relaxing lounge area. And the fitting room will have fabulous eye-catching artwork. Everybody's going to be trying to get in the fitting room just to see what the heck they're talking about. And all this might be your favorite place to trend forward fashions and co-branded collections of apparel, handbags, and jewelry, including Kate Spade, Dooney and Burke, and a dedicated Pandora jewelry shop within a shop.
Cool.
Yeah, those things are pretty cool. Not gonna lie,
Mm-hmm.
I like those little Pandora charms. Pretty sweet.
Yeah. They're cute.
No, yeah, this is pretty cool. I mean, I guess this is like an elevated World of Disney,
Mm-hmm.
right? Seems like name brand things along with Disney related content is the subject in here, which might be kind of up your alley there. What we were talking about as far as kind of having cool things like working with designers in order to kind of put
Yeah.
out cool stuff with
Yeah.
Disney on there.
Well, I mean, it's no secret that you've got to have money if you want to go to Disney. And so to me, they're like obviously catering to people that have
Sure.
money and that are used to nicer
Sure.
things, you know, like
No, yeah. My thought isn't it if I'm gonna spend a lot of money on something anyway, why not at least make it good quality too? Right. So
yeah. I loved this sounds to me like a place where they're gonna sell like the Dooney and Burks or
yeah, they said that's
yeah.
one of the stuff in there.
yeah.
That's,
The coach ears, you know.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean it's cool. It's awesome that they have stuff like that. I mean, as far as character inside the store, definitely looks a lot more generic in here. Looks like a fancy shop store that you'd find in somewhere in like LA, something like that, you know, little boutique shop.
Right.
But I mean, it seems like that's the vibes, so I like it. Who's this? I wonder who's this back here.
That's what I was just trying to figure out.
Yeah, I wonder who that is. Didn't say anywhere on here, but
Interesting.
I'm sure once we get inside, there'll probably be a name associated with it. Okay, the next store that they have opening this winter,
Ooh.
Disney Wonderful World of Sweets.
You know where we're gonna be spending a lot of time.
No, I mean, if they got
And
good
money.
stuff, you know, I love this kind of stuff. Like, even if I don't buy anything, just to kind of walk around and look at it.
Mhm.
Little unique novelty, little treats, you know, toys, trinkets. Those are the best stores. Like, think of like the Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
Like, you
Mhm.
just walk around those shops,
Yeah.
like, and just appreciate kind of the creativity that's in there.
Yeah. The theming and everything.
Yeah. So it'll be a wonderful place with the sweetest tastes, including a splendid array of new confectionery treats. The interior will be whimsical and colorful with dimensional murals of this delectable new world. And exhibition kitchens will be viewable. Oh, I love when they do that. Will be viewable from the promenade and inside the shop. Uh, you can pop your favorite snacks such as caramel apples, sour balls, lollipops, churro coffee, and introducing to the Disneyland Resort a freshly made Werther's original caramel popcorn.
Yes.
That sounds bomb.
That's at Epcot.
Is it?
Yeah, in Germany.
Oh, is that what that was?
In the Werther's shop,
They
have Werther's popcorn.
I like that. That's popular.
Yeah,
That's a popular shop.
And oh my gosh, it's so good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can't wait to try that. That might have to be one of the things we make it a point to go do, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I love sour balls too.
Yeah.
Those are so good.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. Let's see.
Like I said, we're probably going to be spending a lot of time in there.
Yeah.
So.
All right. They also got like some sort of marketplace that they're about to open up called Parkside Market. It's kind of giving me this Palm Springs kind of vibe kind of thing going on right here. That.
Oh yeah. Aren't they going to have? Isn't that like a couple different little quick serve places?
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then nice bar in there too.
Right. I mean, if I can go to Din Tai Fung, that's where I'm going.
And then hit a bar at Parkside Market, right? I think that's what they're like aiming for right there.
Sure.
So we'll open this winter. No date listed on here that I see. On the west of the district, but from when we were last there, at least when we went to Din Tai Fung, it was like right across the way, right? You can kind of see it from that restaurant.
Yeah.
Almost like where Starbucks was, right? What if we kind of replaced that little corner?
Yeah.
Or the movie theater? Was that what that was?
Yeah, the movie theater.
Movie theater.
Yeah. Okay, so this is like a perfect example of things that like you're going on vacation. They got rid of the movie theater because how many people are going on vacation? Go to the freaking movies in Southern California. You know what I mean? Like most of these people are at the pool, in the parks. Like
I think locals probably took advantage of it because it was probably a great date spot, right? You go to downtown Disney and
but
you hit
like
up the
also
movie.
like I mean I guess, but also paying for the parking, like just to I don't know. Like it sounds like a pretty expensive date, personally.
It is, but if you got it like that,
right? My babe just needed to take me to get some Kiki's fish tacos and
shout out. Gotta
had
do
it
that.
had it in the bag.
Gotta do it real soon too. Just go sit at the beach. Those are the best. Let's see. Okay, Parkside Market will feature Soul Sister, a casual, fast modern eatery serving Korean style rice bowls. And then they got Sip and Sonder serving lattes, fresh treats, frozen drinks, and delicious small bites. Gigi's Chicken Soup. Gigi serving chicken sandwiches, salads, and classic dinner table sides. And yeah, that looks pretty sweet. I'm digging
Gigi, is that you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what we call Lindsay's mom, Gigi. Shout out Gigi. A first look of its kind, they got Porto's Bakery. Have you ever had anything from Porto's before?
No, but I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, I always hear so many good things about it, but I never see one out in the wild. I know there's one here, like locally.
Yeah.
Or maybe, is there one in San Diego? I don't even know.
I think there is.
Is there? There probably is. I'm sure I can look that up pretty easily, but there's one that's coming to downtown Disney, and I'm sure the line for that is going to be insane. So as soon as I have a chance to go in there, that isn't too much of an inconvenience. I'll make sure to make my way in there and kind of leave a review of my first time trying it.
It looks...
No, there isn't one here?
Hold on. It's in Long Beach.
So they have Porto fans will be able to pick up their signature cheese rolls, potato balls, potato balls, and other favorite goodies from its bakery and cafe. And for those looking for an enhanced Porto's experience, this will be the first Porto's location with a sit-down tableside service and a full bar.
Mm,
Gotta-
fancy,
You gotta love bar. I just love anywhere that has a good bar.
right? Anywhere
Yeah.
that I can just walk up and
A new bar,
yeah.
a new smile. That's what I say.
Thank God.
Oh, okay. Steakhouse
Okay.
announcing Arthur and Sons steak
It's not
and
Steakhouse
bourbon.
55.
No,
so.
those God damn, that upsets me. Why they got rid of it for nothing?
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally. There's nothing there. They
Yeah.
haven't put any replaced
There's no
anything.
good excuse why they took that away.
Right. It was so good.
What is there
Those
even anything there?
potatoes, remember the potatoes?
Yeah. What are they? Scallops, right?
Yeah.
Scallop potatoes?
Or I think they were au gratin potatoes.
Yeah, and even their
But-
water was great. Everything was so good there.
Right.
Like,
Right.
and you had like the old time black and white photos that were surrounding like the perimeter of the restaurant. You know,
all of the actors and actresses.
it's such a good vibe. It was so cool. Just like kind of anytime you had a chance to kind of go in there.
Yeah.
Even though you kind of go in there like in theme park clothes and stuff, it's still such a
I
cool
know.
experience.
We went and ate at Napa Rose, and that one's extra elevated.
Yeah, Napa Rose is really good. If anyone ever has a chance to kind of try something new, fancy food, good food, really good food, you want to go to the Grand Californian, look for Napa Rose.
But we went to Napa Rose, and it was like at the end of a long day.
Yeah.
Like we were there for a while, and we had your mom
Yeah.
and Elias, and it was like
Sure.
we were not.
No, we weren't looking our best, but I mean, I still had a great time.
Yeah,
you know,
it was really good.
It's still a great spot to go. Definitely one of my favorites. I don't really get a chance to eat there enough.
No, once you have children, you kind of that's when you get like corn dogs.
Yeah. Where's best chicken nuggets?
Right.
Okay, so Bourbon and Son steak.
Mhm.
Arthur and Son Steak and Bourbon will be a classic steakhouse. They
Mhm.
needed that too.
Mhm.
With a lively center bar, love a good bar,
Mhm.
offering prime cuts of beef, fresh seafood, sandwiches,
Mhm.
and salads,
Nice.
and an impressive selection of bourbon and inventive cocktails.
Okay.
Love an inventive cocktail. Love that. Next door, Pearl's Roadside Barbecue. How many did I just list off up there of
that
like
was like 5.
just like
6
awesome food
things.
like
Yeah.
things, you know, like that's
Right.
I can't wait.
Right.
Offering flavorful dishes such as pulled pork, beef brisket, smoked heritage turkey with house-made sauces along with craft beers and moonshine cocktails.
Oh God.
Ooh, we're getting
Oof.
lit. We're getting lit next time we go
Wow.
to downtown Disney. If all this is open, if I can't taste the food, I am at least trying each bar. At least.
You've heard of drinking around the world? We're drinking
Yeah.
around downtown Disney.
Yeah, that was like a handful of things there that sound like they'll get me pretty tipsy.
Right?
I can't wait.
Sounds good to me.
Right.
I mean, let's try them all.
Ah,
We finally got Ballast Point.
yeah, that one took so long for us to try, but we
Right.
have one locally here,
Right.
you know, and
I
it's
didn't think it was like anything that was
it's
that
not
crazy.
And maybe if you're not used to having a brewery like that in your
Mhm.
hometown, it's kind of cool to do. But for us, you know, we can kind of do that
Right.
anytime, and we've done it plenty enough.
Black Tap was cool.
Black Tap has pretty cool stuff.
The shakes are definitely like
Exotic.
yeah. And then
Yeah, like whole pieces of cheesecake on the top of your
right.
shake, you know.
I mean, the kids love it.
yeah.
We haven't been to Splitsville.
No, don't
We
know if I
haven't
ever
been
will.
to the new, what is that? Like the center, the bar that's in the middle.
Oh, the one I got rid of, the
it's
Uva
not
bar.
Uva. Yeah.
Yeah, the replacement. No, yeah,
Mhm.
we haven't been there yet.
I mean, we haven't been to the Italian spot closer to Disneyland.
Was it the Napoli or something
Yeah,
like that?
we haven't been there since it was reimagined.
Yeah, we haven't done that one either in a
No.
while.
We
yeah,
we haven't done the new Jazz Kitchen, whatever that's called now.
right. Yeah. Well, Ralph Brennan's or whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't look great since they like
It lost all its character.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully when we update these passes, we'll be able to kind of at least go maybe twice a month
Right.
instead of that once a month that we've been kind of
Right.
doing. I mean, we try to aim for twice a month when we can, but when it gets closer to the holidays, that calendar
Right.
shrinks. I'm sure, as everybody already knows, like
So, I
Good
mean,
luck.
it looks to me just based on these items that are coming to downtown Disney, they're definitely like elevating
Sure.
a
Yeah.
lot. Like the experience is not just like quick bites or whatever. Like they are making sure that like if you have money, you can spend it here.
Yeah. They want you to stay
Mhm.
there all in
Mhm.
one.
Mhm.
Yeah. One of the last little things here, new designs at the Lego store. That's cool if you're into Legos.
Right. We
Yeah.
haven't Elias is definitely into Legos right now. We just have not necessarily indulged that yet.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
But
I mean, I'm sure we will.
Legos are cool. They're
We're
just
entering
so
that age range.
expensive.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a thing where like, okay, you put it together once and then what? It just sits there forever collecting dust,
It's like,
like
it's like the puzzles,
right. I mean, and I kind of get it,
Yeah.
but once you take them all out of their little bags and you have to like put it all together, what? You're not going to take it back apart.
Sure.
It's not the same as a puzzle.
No, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
But anywho,
Right. All right.
what are
Well,
the new designs?
what for the Lego store?
Yeah.
There wasn't any.
Oh, I thought you were I
Yeah.
thought you were saying like new designs of like Lego sets.
It might
Of
be because
like
they didn't show any designs
of
for the
like
store.
different new like packages of Legos that you could buy. Like
Right. Yeah. I don't know if they do like a full Parks blog announcement for it.
No. Okay. But I
But
thought it was funny.
but one thing, I mean, here's something we can get excited for: the foodie guide, the holidays foodie guide.
Mm-hmm.
And now we got pictures. I got pictures to show you now instead of just reading descriptive details
Mm-hmm.
about them.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What do you have thoughts about the foodie guide?
No, continue.
Do you have a favorite food item that you could think of from the past foodie things that we've done, like holiday wise, even? I know for a fact,
Specifically for Christmas?
in the yeah, probably better if you thought about a Christmas one. Like the one that stands out for me that we always do. I love doing their beer flights. Right,
Mm-hmm.
they always seem to
Mm-hmm.
have a good collection of holiday themed beers.
Mm-hmm.
Always got to try that.
Mm-hmm.
Food wise, that's a tough one. I don't know if there's one that really stands out to me as something that I
I
really
don't
love.
Yeah, I don't feel like we've like done it consistently enough
Right.
or like bought the same thing multiple times enough
To
to
know.
say that like, you know what I mean? Like, that I love the chocolate covered pineapple, but that's not that's like, not
That's
a
not like a foodie
Christmas
guide
thing.
thing.
Yeah, but um I do remember I think one year it was like some sort of bao buns or something. There
Hmm.
was like one year where we had like some sort of Asian dish and it was really good.
Wasn't there
Or
like
maybe it
sticky
was
wings?
yeah, maybe it was
Those sticky wings were pretty
during
good.
Chinese New Year or
Oh
Lunar New
yeah.
Year. Lunar
Yeah,
New Year. Um
yeah.
maybe it was something from that. I don't know. Asian food is just it always is good,
Yeah. Always. Yeah. It
Um
is always really good.
yeah, Christmas wise, like I mean, I guess like something gingerbread, like I gotta get on Haunted Mansion to smell the gingerbread.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I guess it sounds like we're alcoholics, but the only thing that we ever really get a chance to try is the alcohol.
Right.
So, I mean, in case
Well,
you
I
haven't
mean,
noticed, I'm a big fan of drinking at the parks.
right.
Sue me.
But I mean, there's the food is like hit or miss for how much money it is sometimes.
Yeah.
And, you can always count on a beer to be good. So,
Right. Nice holiday themed drink.
yeah.
Yeah, those are the best.
So,
All right. Well, it looks like they're kind of going down restaurant wise. So I'll start with the first one here really quick and I'll try to go fast because there's a decent amount. So at Pizza Planet, they have the, what does this look like right here? So it looks like a macaron, the alien head macaron.
okay.
That looks pretty cool. Definitely am down to try
Cool.
that. So they have the chicken el pastor slice of pizza, right? The alien reindeer macaron filled with a salted caramel buttercream, chocolate ganache, and brownie pieces.
Yum.
Right? Can't get upset with anything I just said right there. and a holiday green drink, apple flavored beverage topped with caramel cold foam and sprinkles. That's cool. Needs a little alcohol, but it looks all right though.
Right. Where's the crown apple in there?
Yeah, that's right. Let's see what else they got. Cafe Daisy. I mean, they do desserts so well. Like all of this just looks good. When I get it, if I order it, it better look like this too. Like
Ooh, peppermint s'mores hot chocolate.
you see that? Peppermint s'mores hot chocolate. Hot chocolate with peppermint syrup topped with a whipped topping, chocolate syrup, mini marshmallows, crushed candy, and a graham cracker dust. Love that. Specialty cold foam brew. Brew. Joffrey's French Roast Cold Brew Coffee. Joffrey's French Roast Cold Brew Coffee. I said that right. Peppermint and toasted s'more syrup topped with a whipped topping, chocolate syrup, mini marshmallows, crushed candy cane, and graham cracker dust. I like that. All those words just felt good.
Line it up.
Yeah, line all the dust up. The Edelweiss snacks. That's the stuff you were saying was in Germany, right? The Edelweiss, or was that different? The popcorn. The popcorn.
Edelweiss is by Matterhorn.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe you. I don't remember off the top.
Yeah, this is in Disneyland.
Right. I just didn't remember. Fantasyland garlic cheese brat. That sounds bomb. Right up your alley right there. A bratwurst in a cheese garlic pretzel bread. Fire.
Love that pretzel bread.
Yeah, a Black Forest bundt cake. That sounds good. Oh, look at this little Vader head on the top of this little snack right here. I like that. What is that? Darth by peppermint. Layers.
Not Darth by chocolate.
Yeah, right. They missed an opportunity there.
Well, no, they had Darth by chocolate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was at, I want to say Pizza Planet for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Magic Journey.
Oh, okay.
She loves Darth by chocolate.
Oh, really?
That's like her favorite out of everything.
Right on. It must be bomb.
Shout out Magic Journey.
Yeah, they're the
with
best.
your Magic Journey way bites.
Oh, yeah. They're a good channel. Check them out. All right. So layers of chocolate sponge, chocolate pudding, and peppermint mousse, finished with crunchy pearls, cookies, and cream pieces, candy cane sprinkles, and Darth Vader. Ooh, give me Darth Vader, and a red lightsaber decoration. Pretty cool. A Christmas punch, hot chocolate, foam cold brew.
How can it be hot chocolate?
I was just about to say
cold?
That. I was just about to say that. Well, there's only one way to find out. You got to try it.
It's a scam.
Oh, here we go. Right up our alley right here. Gibson Girl Ice Cream Parlor.
I want that.
Peppermint cold brew float.
I want that peppermint holiday sundae. That
looks good.
That is my jam.
That does look good.
Yeah, right. You know, if we get that with the children,
they're just gonna be on us like dogs, like drooling at the mouth, just every bite trying to snatch it from your face.
You're like taking a spoonful to your mouth, and
they're over there trying to snatch it out your hand right there. Yeah, it's vicious out here. But no, that looks great. Gibson Girl, definitely one of my favorite places to get a treat. And why is it with Joffrey's, right? Joffrey's cold brew coffee right here for this peppermint cold brew. Why is it so different here?
It's not
in
the same.
Orlando. Orlando tastes so much better.
It's the water.
It's the water? It's the gator water? We need that gator water.
It's that swamp water.
We need that. Well, we definitely don't. Whatever it is, our Joffrey sucks compared to the Orlando Joffrey's.
Yeah,
Joffrey's.
It's not the same.
It's so good over there. I don't know why.
I think it's also like you're on vacation, and so everything's better when you're on vacation.
I feel like it's like a common thought. I mean, let me know. Like,
all right,
send me a message in the Instagram. We have an Instagram channel or an Instagram page, by the way. The Magic After Dark podcast page. So please follow, subscribe, and tell me I'm not crazy. If you've had the Joffrey's like coffee here in DCA. I know for sure that they have that cart there. Compared to the one if you've had them in Orlando.
Maybe we just had a bad barista.
I don't know. I just feel like it's pretty common. Like it happens a lot. I
right.
mean, like I said,
We'll test.
Let me know.
When we go to DCA again, we're gonna test this out.
Yeah, we have to. Unless I have a beer in my hand.
I mean, they have like the Irish coffees.
Right. Yeah, that's true. All right. They also have the Harbor Galley gingerbread cookies. Pretty good. Pretty standard. Looks like some stuff a lot of us just make during the holidays. Gingerbread whipped topping.
I was like, is that just tartar sauce?
Gingerbread whipped topping. And okay, this other stuff is the
Hello, I'll have one gingerbread whipped topping, please.
Your onion,
thank you. Goodbye.
Your holiday onion dip. Then they have the holiday funnel fries, right? That's this guy right down here. That looks pretty okay. Cinnamon sugar dusted with the caramel drizzle, vanilla ice cream, whipped topping, and holiday sprinkles crushed with Twix cookie bar pieces.
Funnel cake is something I gotta try to make at home.
Yeah, I think you would do a bomb one.
I need to get a fryer.
A funnel fryer. Snickerdoodle cold brew. Snickerdoodle cookie flavored cold brew garnished with a whipped topping, snickerdoodle cookie dust, and a snickerdoodle cookie.
Snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle. And there's snickerdoodle. Jolly holiday, always so good.
Whatever that cookies and cream cheesecake.
This guy?
Yeah, that poinsettia.
That's
that
you?
good.
That's you right there?
Oh, babe, you already know.
Yeah. How many
it's cheesecake?
How many Feliz Navidades are you giving it? All right. Chocolate coffee loaf filled with chocolate cream and topped with crunch. Oh, yeah. Crunch chocolate shell. Mickey chocolate logo. Chocolate. Crispy chocolate dipped croissant topped with a flaked corn cereal. Cornflakes. And filled with Bavarian cream. You got cornflakes? Is that a thing? You put cornflakes on your desserts? I don't.
Why are you asking me? Like I
thought you were like part of that group.
What group is that?
The cornflakes on dessert group. I thought I just didn't know about that about you.
Okay.
Yeah. President of
Sure.
Cornflakes Are Us.
When have I ever had cornflakes?
I don't know. It's a great question. Christmas Mickey shaped cookie. Okay. Shortbread cookie.
We already know.
Yeah. Chocolate cake snow globe.
Yeah, that snow globe is pretty impressive.
Where's that?
Oh.
I don't see a picture of it. No, it's not pictured.
No.
All right, and they have a Thanksmas sandwich, oven roasted turkey breast, stuffing, gravy, cranberry sauce on a rustic bread.
Continue on.
Yeah, we could just kind of skip on to the next ones.
Mm-hmm.
Little Red Wagon, cranberry wagonade. That's a funny name. Mint julep bar, peppermint Mickey shaped beignet dusted with peppermint powder sugar. Peppermint bark dipping sauce. Yeah, this looks all pretty good. Plaza Inn, apple pecan, cream cheese
cake.
bunt. What is it?
The gingerbread cake.
Gingerbread cake with cream cheese filling and a gingerbread crunch filled with
I need that.
buttercream glaze and a chocolate gingerbread person.
Sign me up.
Chocolate gingerbread person, come here.
Available now.
Yeah. Definitely got a lot to look forward to when we go this upcoming Friday. Cannot wait.
And we're gonna try to take the gizmo, see what we can do with that.
Our Osmo.
Oh,
Osmo. We can call him Gizmo. It's probably a better name.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna record a lot of it. We're gonna,
we're gonna do something.
Yeah, we're gonna venture off and do some fun stuff, kind of out in the wild. We're gonna record, kind of give commentary, and just kind of be boots on the ground and kind of give little reports on what we see, what's going on, and what the vibes are.
While we learn a little bit.
Yeah, how our gizmo works.
Yeah.
All right, here's DCA. I think DCA always has some. All
Oh,
right.
we're still reading off these treats.
Yeah, I got drinks that I want to get to at DCA.
Okay, continue on.
Angry Dogs, Bottle Logic Brewery, Fuzzy Logic Hazy Peach IPA.
Ooh,
Come on now.
I like a peach.
Come on now.
Like a good peach.
That's good. Let's see, candy cane sourdough bread, boardwalk pizza, gingerbread cheesecake.
Ooh, I like a gingerbread cheesecake.
Cute little gingerbread. Yeah.
That's a sourdough snowman.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was cheesecake. Let's see. What is it? How do you say that word? Bodine? Bread cart? Bowden? Buddha? Bread cart. A Christmas tree pull apart sourdough bread. Fire. Candy cane sourdough bread. Snowman sourdough bread. All the sourdough breads. The cappuccino cart. Let's see. Peppermint corn dog? No, just playing. Peppermint hot chocolate. Pumpkin spice hot chocolate. Anything good at the cozy cone? Coffee chip churro. Fire truck slushy. Oh, here we go. Here's some drinks. Yeah, here we go. Watermelon lemonade. A watermelon chamoy lemonade with a watermelon candy ring. I feel like we've had that.
You gotta go down to look at keep right there. The second point there. That's the one that you want.
The gingerbread.
Nope.
This guy?
Yeah, the one more. Watermelon chamoy tequila cocktail.
Watermelon chamoy tequila. Yeah, tequila cocktail. Tequila with watermelon chamoy lemonade with a watermelon ring candy.
Did we have that?
I feel like we've had something like that before. Huh. I wonder. I don't know.
I think it was a peach one.
Oh, maybe it was, but I could have sworn they've had a version like that before. But the watermelon chamoy tequila is a lot like the watermelon lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but this one's just non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
Watermelon michi. Golden Road Street Cart Cerveza with watermelon chamoy lemonade and a watermelon candy ring.
That's not a michi.
It says watermelon michelada.
I know that's what it says.
No.
But I thought that the michelada was like it was like prepared with the clamato and like
with the drink and all that.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah,
you can't just call it a michelada because it has beer in it.
Disneyland maybe.
What in the white people? Okay, continue on.
Oh yeah, any of this look good. Seaborn blueberry margarita, Seaborn pomegranate margarita, Unsung Brewing Co. Saint Nick Erdoodle.
Yeah.
Imperial Blonde. Oh, Hollywood Lounge. That's where we get a lot of our drinks, right? The Kinder Punch with apple cider, hibiscus, and cherry. That's non-alcoholic. The Carajillo. The coffee with liquor 43 served over ice. Liquor. Holiday margarita, pomegranate slushy margarita. Mission Brewery, Winter Wonderland white chocolate stout.
That's what I want.
Woo, that looks good.
Yeah.
Is that this guy? One of these guys? I don't even know.
Probably not.
Sugar cookie cocktail, almond milk with agave. What? Vanilla vodka and Irish cream liqueur. Interesting. Okay. And we got more foods. Lamplight Lounge, always bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Love Lamplight Lounge. All right, yeah. I mean,
lots of treats.
Yeah, man. A lot of good treats, good drinks, a lot of stuff to look forward to on our next trip.
Hell yeah.
I cannot wait. And let's see. One of the last things I have to show you today, there's a new bar that has opened up on a cruise ship, the Disney Treasure.
Okay.
They have this awesome bar. It's a haunted mansion themed bar. Ooh. I don't know if you've seen the videos or clips or pictures of it yet, but if not, buckle up because I got some cool stuff to show you. This is the lounge area in the bar. Look at this thing. This is incredible. Come on. Like, how cool is that?
That's really
You got the busts, right? I don't even know what this guy is, but it looks like a fish tank.
Is it Cthulhu or
what is that?
Kraken? Is that a kraken?
Kraken? I don't know. What did you say? Cthulhu? What is that? Is
Cthulhu?
that a thing?
Yeah,
What is
Cthulhu.
that? What's a Cthulhu?
I know that it's a game. I thought that it was.
I
Hold
think
on.
you're drunk.
I've had one beer.
And it says, "Welcome, foolish mortals. It's time for the first look inside the Haunted Mansion parlor. On board Disney Cruise Line's new ship, the Disney Treasure." Huh. I don't know. I don't think it's that, but I mean, it has tentacles. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. What to expect when visiting the Haunted Mansion parlor. The Haunted Mansion parlor serves up spirited craft cocktails in a frightful lounge that resembles a first-class drawing room you would see on a classic cruise liner. And its one-of-a-kind lounge draws inspiration from the original Haunted Mansion with a nautical twist where guests are invited to the ghostly realm of the jovial sea captain and his strange but captivating fiancée. Look at those things. Look at this stuff.
Okay, so it's not a Cthulhu.
Well, it's not.
A Cthulhu is like a man's body with a octopus head with like the feelers, kind of like a
What in the world are you talking about?
from Pirates in the Caribbean.
Oh, Davy Jones?
Yeah, kind of like him, but not.
Oh,
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. I love how they kind of kept a lot of like the original like artwork, kind of just redid them a little bit. Got that purple tint lighting throughout the entire space, like
the black light looking type.
That is cool. The Haunted Mansion parlor is full of eerie experiences, design elements, including portraits that shift to reveal secrets of the captain and his bride-to-be, a mysterious aquarium with a ghostly fish, and a more frightfully fun details to discover. If you look near the fireplace, you'll spot a statue of celebrated Disney Imagineer Raleigh Crump that includes several tributes to his idea of the Museum of the Weird. Awesome little throwback right there. The original idea to the Haunted Mansion, for those who didn't know.
Go back up. Oh yeah. Okay, so
Is
it's
him?
his.
This is him.
Yeah, it's his bust, and then he's melting
away.
like the candle man.
No, yeah.
That's dope.
If anybody didn't know or heard about Museum of the Weird before, before they came up with the Haunted Mansion, they had that idea for Museum of the Weird, and they wanted, instead of a ride through, it was going to be a walk through of the Haunted Mansion, Museum of the Weird, aka.
Yeah.
And it eventually turned into what the mansion is today, but they always kind of throw those little references out, and you hear those stories about what Museum of the Weird or whatever other kind of rides that kind of got scratched, and wonder what they could have been. I'm sure they would have been just as cool. And let's see, Raleigh Crump is the Candleman. Yep. And his very first idea for the museum. That's awesome. Shout out. And a ghost may even follow you home on your voyage. The Haunted Mansion parlor mirror will offer a frightening surprise when the famous hitchhiking ghosts mysteriously appear in the frame. Look at their little souvenir cups. That's pretty cool. Got the little fisherman and a mermaid.
I need them both.
They're so cool. Like, this is, why can't we have that here?
Well, I mean, I think that's like what makes it cool is like
reason to get on the ship.
Yeah.
All right. So what is it? Keep an eye on more photos, Disney food blog, and all that cool stuff. So
cool.
Yeah. I mean, wow. I can't wait. If there's any ship that I ever want to try, why not do the latest and greatest? Because this looks pretty cool. We have yet to do a cruise, but man, when we do, I'm sure it's going to be like, it's going to live up to the Disney experience.
Right.
You know, high service and a lot of entertainment.
Right.
Cool things to do, you know. So I can't wait. That is sick. Probably one of the coolest bars I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
Last thing I wanted to do was ask you what your favorite bar is at Disneyland, so you can kind of like let somebody out there know, like
at Southern California, on the Southern California property.
Yeah, Disneyland. If you had to think of a bar, your favorite bar, I mean, I'm sure there's so many.
Disneyland or DCA.
Disneyland or DCA, Disney property, Disneyland property.
Okay.
And if you need some some to jog your mind or anything. I'll bring up a couple up here on the screen here for you to.
I mean, I think that I'm just gonna go
I mean,
like straight to the
there's Oga's, right? Oga's,
right.
um, Blue Bayou, serving
Don't
drinks
really.
now.
Yeah. Okay. Now I haven't been since they've been able to serve drinks.
Right.
Lamplight.
Lamplight, always
Really
good.
good.
Carthay Circle. I don't know if
Carthay.
we've had a chance to really like hang out in there that often.
I know, and they do have a walk up bar.
They have an
You don't
awesome
even
walk-up
have
bar.
to be eating there. Okay, continue.
Right. Quick service spots, right? Pim's Test Kitchen, the Tasting Lab. Always get a good drink there. I think I have mine right here. So
Right.
that's just kind of like a tried and true like classic of mine, but I'll share that after you go. Smoke Jumpers Grill, they have alcoholic drinks there. I don't know if you consider that a bar, but Sonoma Terrace has some pretty good stuff there. A lot of good craft beers we'll usually end up grabbing from over there.
Yeah.
Mendocino Terrace, also some good stuff. Bayside Brews, fire. Always good stuff there. Man, they always the drinks at DCA is just like unmatched. Like
Right.
they're so good. You can have such a good time there. Like the rides, they don't have as many rides as Disneyland, but there's still so many cool things to do there and experience. Pacific Wharf, Paradise Grill, Paradise Garden Grill. Let's see, Downtown Disney. Shoot. Obviously, you're going to have Trader Sam's in here.
Right. I mean, I was just going to say from the beginning, my answer was Trader Sam's.
Trader Sam's. Trader Sam's is probably like a safe go-to for so many people.
Well, I mean, to me, it is.
Who doesn't love a good tiki bar?
Right. And it is the original Disneyland bar.
Is it? Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I'd say so.
Right. And then, because I mean, you have to think before DCA, you didn't have any alcohol at the parks, right?
Right.
And Trader Sam's has been there since before DCA.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, I think that Trader Sam's like just.
I don't think it was there before.
No.
But I mean, it's still something extra cool. Like, you know,
I mean, the theming, the drinks. I mean, I can't go wrong with a tropical drink. You know, you can also order whatever you want. You know, you don't have to order off the menu there.
Right.
So yeah, I'd say that that's probably my favorite Disney bar.
Right. Yeah, Trader Sam's is great. I think easily the best themed bar. Kind of hard to. Oga's puts up a great fight.
Right.
Right. But the drink quality, I think, at Trader Sam's is kind of.
And I don't really
good.
necessarily consider like Hollywood Lounge like a bar.
Sure.
Because you can get alcoholic beverages there. You can get cocktails there. Yeah. You know, but you can't just like go up and order 2 shots of JMO or whatever. Like it's not necessarily like a
then
bar.
fine. I'll do a special mention then the Hollywood Lounge, and we'll give my favorite bar then, since you took Trader Sam's, right? That's such a.
You can.
I will go with the what is it? The Craftsman's Bar over there in the lounge
at the pool. Yeah, that one was pretty cool.
That's a full bar.
Yeah,
kind of out of the way.
And they had their own like drinks.
Yeah, it's out of the way. Full service bar. You're right up against the water. You're in the shade.
Yeah. You're at the pool basically. Yeah, you're without being at the pool.
Without having to be able to. You don't need to stay at the hotel in order to be there. And
that one is
it's kind of quiet. It's, you know, not a lot of people there. I don't know if a lot of people even know that it's there. But if you ever want a quiet place, pretty good chance of having good seating in the shade by the water and just kind of like hang out while not being too far from re-entering to go to the parks. Craftsman's Bar. Like, kind of hard to beat that. So, but other than that.
Yours definitely beats Trader Sam's on the location.
Sure. Yeah, Trader Sam's.
You don't have to walk all the way down to the other end of downtown
but it's worth
Disney.
It.
Right.
It's worth it. If you ever get a chance to go to Trader Sam's, if you haven't already, you got to do it. You're not going to be sorry. So,
Excuse me.
Yeah. So with that, I guess we'll end this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be putting out a vlog from our next trip, and hopefully it goes smooth. I can't wait
You
to.
might just get a 5-second clip of
Yeah, I can't wait to do it. And I hope to do a lot more of those things
Yeah.
for you guys. And yeah, we'll keep putting out these episodes, going over updates, giving you our opinions. And if you guys ever want to send us yours, reach out over to our Instagram page again. What is it?
Magic After
Magic After
Dark.
Dark Instagram.
No, hold on. Magic After Dark podcast.
Magic After Dark podcast on Instagram, as well as our YouTube page. And
Spotify.
and we're on Spotify. Yeah.
Mhm.
So a couple different outlets for you guys to kind of watch us and keep following along.
We're working on all outlets.
Yes. So thank you guys. We appreciate you guys following, and good night. You guys.